How's everybody today? I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Uh, really sorry about yesterday. I was just not feeling all that great. You can probably still kind of hear it in my voice. Yeah, it's been a little bit of a challenge. I had some allergies happen with uh, having been around some cat dander, a lot of cat dander, and I'm allergic to cats, which really stinks because I like cats, and they tend to like me a lot too. But yeah, so that's why I sound like this. I'm really sorry. I know it's a little weird. But anyways, I'm here. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Today is Friday. So I had my craft show, my craft fair last weekend, um, and it went pretty well. So, with some of what I made, I bought some yarn. So, I'm going to show you guys what I got. I got these gorgeous skeins um, that ended up being blurry immediately. There it goes. um, so it's this, oh gosh, this beautiful green and purple combination. It's so pretty. So just FYI, right now, Michaels has their yarn, at least the Michaels near me, is buy two, get one free. So yeah, just so you know, check out your Michaels. But yeah, so I got these beautiful skeins of yarn. I have kind of an idea of what I want to do with them, which is why I got three. I'm very excited to play with them. I've seen these before, and it's a super soft acrylic. I really love this yarn. It's very pretty. Um, it's just such a beautiful, vibrant color, and but I had never seen this particular combination before, and I fell in love with it when I saw it, so I had to get some. So I got that. I got this beautiful orange that is something I'm going to make for my husband. This is one of his favorite colors, so I'm going to use this to make a thing, and I have a pretty good idea of what I'm going to make. So got that. I got this. This one's the one that I'm going to actually work with today. I'm going to be crocheting a bag um, at the request of a friend who I had crocheted a couple of bags for several years ago. And they asked me if I could figure out how I did that pattern. I'm going to do my best. It's not going to be exact. I know it's not because I made it up years ago and I don't remember how I did it. So, but I know very kind of what I did. So I'm going to try to mimic what I did and use this yarn to do that. And it's this really nice, almost wool-like texture. But it's not wool. I'm fairly certain this is acrylic. Um, yeah. Oh, no, it actually does have a little bit of wool in it. Well, how about that? So, yeah, hey, there's my friend. So this is what I'm going to use to make the bag out of today. Thank you for being here, and hello, and welcome to Twitch. I know you've not really done much on Twitch, so welcome. I hope that you enjoy your first Twitch stream. Um, so on here, I'm known as Maislin, so please just call me Maze. Um, but yeah, so this is the other yarn that I purchased today, and this is the one I'm going to be playing with today to figure out how I did those bags years and years and years ago. And then this was another pretty yarn that I saw that is just such a cool texture to it. It's almost t-shirt like. So, and it's cotton and acrylic mix. And it's so soft, and I mean, look at these colors. They're so pretty. So I'm really excited to do something with it as well. But today we are going to be making a bag. We're just going to come up with the pattern out of this yarn. So I'm going to put the other yarns aside for now. There we go. Again, I am sorry. I know I'm all nasally and weird, but hopefully it'll pass later. um, Allergies, just gotta love them. So this is called a macchiato cake, which is kind of cute. All right, let's find the end. I think I found the end. I found the end. All right, so I'm going to use a 5 or an H hook, and we're going to figure this out. I believe what I did was I crocheted some chains, and then I worked around and around and around on that one chain to make the bag that I did. So we're going to start with chain. Let's see. I kind of want it to be about this long, I think. So we'll see how many chains that'll take. 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that's 30. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. So I'm going to chain 1 to turn, and then I'm going to do a single crochet in each chain going around. And we're just going to figure this pattern out as we go. Anybody new in here, be sure to type exclamation point QOTD for the question mark, or for the question of the day, or ROTD or JOTD for riddle of the day and joke of the day. And welcome in, of course, as always. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming today, since I am all nasally and weird. And since I missed yesterday, and I do apologize for that. I just have not been feeling the best this week because of these darn allergies. So, but here we are. So I did 30 chains, and I should write this down. I did promise that I would write it down. So let me get my little notepad here. Chain 30 plus 1 to turn. Single crochet 30, and then what we'll do in the last chain, in order to kind of turn the work, we're going to crochet 2 extra single crochets. So we're going to go, here's the last one. There's 1 chain, or 1 single crochet, and we're going to do 2 more. 2 and 3. And that helps us turn around that single crochet there. And we're going to immediately go into the chain that we were previously in. That just turns us around that chain, and now we're going to be crocheting single crochets down until we get to the other end of the chain that we were just on. So let me write that down. single crochet around turn, and 30 more single crochets. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Alright, so we're going to keep doing single crochets. So now that the craft fair is done, I am going to take pictures of what was left over, and I will be posting them on my Maker Place shop on the Michaels website. So be on the lookout for that. I will, of course, do an update when I've got it all set up in the Discord so that you guys know. And if you are not on the Discord, you're more than welcome to join. We'd be happy to have you. We share patterns. We talk about different crochet items that we've been making recently, and all sorts of things. So if you are interested in joining the Discord, you can click this link and join us there. We're just going to keep crocheting down this chain. I like this yarn colorway. It's like a subtle, almost mermaid kind of, like a kind of color going on here. Teals and purples and blues. Little pops of green in there. Well, hello, silly space unicorn. How are you today? Thank you. Just got it today. It was one of the things that I purchased from myself after the craft fair last weekend, so I got this yarn and 3 of these, which, I mean, green and purple, fantastic combination. I got this to make something for my husband, and I got this one, which I really, really like. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I like it. I'm excited about it. So how are you? Are you having a good Friday? I hope you're having a good Friday. Okay, we're going to put 2 single crochets in this last chain so that it is equal with what we did on this side. And now we're just going to keep single crocheting around the single crochets. So popping my hook into the top of that very first single crochet that we did, and I'm just going to do single crochets going around. And what this will do is it'll make what is considered the wrong side the outside, which I think looks pretty cool on the outside of a purse because it does this really cool line effect. And that is what I ended up doing years ago when I made a bag similar to this. But we're just going to keep crocheting around and around and around, and it's going to turn into a purse or a bag. So, oh, wonderful. Good. Okay. I am glad that you've had such a good Friday. I am sorry I was not on yesterday. You probably hear my voice, little congestion. I had some serious allergy issues. So I'm slowly getting over. So we have done. I'm gonna just tally mark how many rounds I go around. Now, if you wanted the right side of this bag to be on the outside, it's really easy to flip it inside or outside. Either way. Yes, thank you. So I do apologize in advance for any cough that I might have. I'm pretty darn allergic to cats, and I was around a lot of cat dander this last weekend, and I haven't quite gotten over it.
Cats.
I do like cats. I like cats a lot. My nasal passages don't like them very much, and my skin doesn't sometimes, depending on if I pet a cat too long without washing my hands. Swell. It's great. But no, I love cats. I can't be around them for very, very long. All right. Now we're around the turn, and we're just going to keep crocheting in the top of the single crochets. We can keep going around and around. And this is building up the sides of the bag. So you'll have, at least as far as the way I've written this pattern so far, it'll be 64. Hold on. Yeah, 64 single crochets no, 62. 62 single crochets going all the way around for each round. Let me write that down. There we go. I am trying to write this pattern out so that it can be easily done later. But yeah, this is pretty much what I did when I made the bag years and years and years ago. Let me get some water. So are you making anything today, silly unicorn? No problem. No problem at all. It's a relatively simple pattern. Again, I know that it was something I made years and years ago, and so I'm trying to remember it, but I know way more now than I did then, that is for sure. So it's going to be really hard for me not to want to add flourishes and keep it simple. But it really was just something very simple. It was a string of chains, and then I just kept going around. So this is actually round 3. So let me mark that down. Cardigan. It has smileys on it. Nice. Very nice. I love satisfying little projects. But boy, does it feel like the best accomplishment to finish something big. I envy your ability to make cardigans. I have made 2 wearable things that I can wear myself, and it took me forever to do them. I'll share when it's finished in 100 years. I feel that. I feel that. Definitely love the satisfaction of a small project. It's my first one. Okay. All right. I just finished my very first full cardigan just a few weeks ago, and I have that little shrug that I made. Those are the only two things that are wearable by adults that I've made, other than like hats. Excuse me. I don't want to cough at you. Sorry. um, but yeah, I've got part of a cardigan done, but the sleeves have made me so mad that I'm like I don't even want to touch this thing anymore. So I have been avoiding it. And I really just need to sit down and finish it. I should. I really should. So yeah. Just thinking about. Nah, I think I'm gonna keep it as single crochets. Don't flourish it. Keep it simple. um, I was thinking about doing half double crochets, like switching to half double crochets, but nope, keep it simple. Just simple single crochets. And again, I'm doing it to where the right side is going to be on the inside of the bag, so that you have this really cool. You've got that back loop that happens on single crochets, and it'll look like a bunch of lines. As I keep going, it'll look like there's a whole bunch of lines. What is your favorite thing to crochet? Oh, gosh. That is a tough question because I'll make anything. I can tell you my favorite stitch is the double crochet. Love double crochets. My favorite thing that I have made, I really, really like I like making amigurumis. Period. Dot. End of story. They're so fun, all of them. And I've made several. Like I've got my little pumpkin up here on my head, and then I've got a ghost and my little hot chocolate that's just adorable. I mean, come on, that is super cute. Um, and with a little dollop of whipped cream, love him. Um, and I've got the 8 ball and a Lego and a mushroom and a duck. And then up here I've got my science glassware. I'm actually really proud of my science glassware. I've got a beaker, an Erlenmeyer, a test tube, and a separatory funnel that I even made look like it's got something in it that it's separating out. Pretty proud of this one. But creating the patterns for these was just a lot of fun. I have made Harry Potter, R2D2, Grogu, Dobby. I like these little jellyfish. The tentacles are really fun to make. So I've got like this big jellyfish with a top hat and a monocle because he had to have a top hat and a monocle. And then that funky little creature back there was made on stream. I took suggestions from viewers and we made this weird little guy. My grumpy sunflower here. I like making things. I've made the Scream Killer, the mask Scream Killer guy for a friend of mine. I've made an ice and fire dragon for one of my nephews with a little kitty cat riding it. I love crocheting dinosaurs. The dinosaurs from Club Crochet are so fun to crochet, and they're so simple, and so quick to make. I think I made like 2 or 3 during a 4-hour stream once. I think it was just 2. And then I've made a lot of the emotional support coffees. Those are a lot of fun to make because they're nice and small. And you can do all sorts of fun little expressions on them, which I don't know. That's a lot of fun. So I'm sorry, that's a really long answer to your question. What's my favorite thing to crochet? Yes. I guess if I had to pick one thing, tentacles for jellyfish because it's so simple and it looks so complicated. Um, but it is one of the most simple things. I think
Yeah,
that's
because I
probably
searched
my
for
favorite
desktop
thing to
specifically for
crochet.
this.
Because you can make them as long as you want, and it's just a bunch of chains, and then you can make it as curly or as loose as you like, which is how I did the tentacles on this guy. So some of these have like 3 double crochets in the chain stitch, and then
Yeah,
some of
that's
them
working.
only
That's
have
so
2
weird.
to make it look longer. And then to make it bunch up, it's got
Oh well, okay.
more. I mean,
I guess I'll
yeah.
not bother with
Curlicue
that right
things.
now.
Curlicues. I like crocheting those. They're just fun. So the
Oh,
wreath ornaments that I
okay.
did for
Then
my craft
okay.
fair, which by
Base
the way,
store aside,
nobody bought
I'm good
one.
with
I
it.
was really kind of surprised. I was like, but it's like a holiday craft fair. But nobody bought any of the ornaments I made.
Yeah,
Um,
I was just running
and I
around
had like really pretty star
hiding a
sets
couple of
and
workbenches
uh,
underground,
then the wreath ornaments. But
which is
the wreath
fun.
ornaments
Dig
are
a
made
hole, put
out
the
of
workbench
the
down, and
curlicues,
then float
and it
over
is
it.
just it's a lot of fun to make those. So, yeah, yeah, that would be my favorite thing to make.
Oh, why am I still hearing
Just
myself?
the tentacles, the curlicues.
Oh,
Sorry, that was a really long answer to your question, but I had to
there we
like
go.
talk my way through
Have
it.
I stopped watching your stream because it won't let me select the channel?
I do like making hats. Those are a lot of fun. I don't know how many rows I've done now. Okay, let's count this. This is the center. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I just did row 4. I'm on row 4.
I
There.
saw you booted up for
Try
us a
to
few minutes ago.
try
I'm
to keep
assuming that's
track of
where
that.
you and I'm gonna say Dude Man Face because that's just my generic person I don't know name, but I also don't know the name of the person you were talking to because
This is
I don't know
really
where you were
pretty
at.
and so soft. I'm actually really impressed with how
It's not.
soft this is. Dice bags are a lot of fun to crochet too. Um,
Hell yeah.
but yeah, my favorite stitch is the
Hang
double
out with
crochet. My favorite
us.
yarn
Well,
is yes.
hang out with me tomorrow. Then when Jamal shows
As
up, it's
long as it's
yes.
not itching the crap out of my fingers, yes. I don't really have a specific brand of yarn I like. I have certain places I don't buy or try not to have to buy from,
I don't know if
um,
I can stream.
to the best of my
Oh, I think I
ability.
might know what's
I
going on.
do really
Shirts.
like shopping at Michael's, especially since I am going to be having my store on their maker place. Um,
Yep.
so, yeah.
I think I know. I
Garbles!
think I might know
Hey,
what
thanks for redeeming first.
bit right there or whatever. So when I was
Congratulations.
streaming, and I'm
I
currently
hope you're
pulling up a
having a
server on my
fantastic
network,
Friday.
so there's a lot of network going. There's a lot of traffic going through our router right now, our modem right now.
But yeah, I like shopping at Michael's. I like
No,
shopping
I
at
guess
Hobby.
not,
They have really
because
good.
when I streamed desktop,
Definitely first again.
okay,
Absolutely,
it's not important. I was
100%
just
first.
confused. It's
um,
not important.
I like Hobby or Hovey, whichever, however you want to pronounce that particular one. It's an online store, and they have these kind of blind purchases. You'll know like what the content is, but you don't know exactly what you're gonna get. And those are
Alright,
so
shit.
fun. Um, I did that with some friends of mine. We
Yes.
we all pitched in for a couple of the bags, and we knew kind of the content that we were gonna get. So uh, we bought it, got it so quick. It comes from the Netherlands, but we got it so fast. And we sat down all around and crowded around. Each of us had a bag. We opened it up. We all started trading. It was so fun. That was a good time. It is amazing and wonderful to have close fiber artist friends that you can trade yarns with if you need to. and go yarn shopping with. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so this is the start of row 5. I'm gonna put my stitch marker like on this end so that I know that when I turn this corner, starting a new row. It's gonna be the same number of stitches as long as I don't accidentally skip or add a stitch, which as long as I'm not increasing or just totally skipping over a stitch, we should be fine. It's just single crochets.
How was Russ last
So,
night, by the way? I didn't actually get to stick around and watch your stream because
but anywho,
I was bed. I was bed.
I hope everybody is having a fantastic Friday. We're having like off and on showers going on here, which I don't mind. I like the rain. It's kind of a comfort thing for me. I like that it's getting colder. Ugh, that is comfortable. Much more comfortable than the heat. So, yay, autumn.
Very nice.
This is really soft. I'm impressed with this yarn right now. And look at that color change. Ah, that's lovely. That is lovely. My goal with this is I will probably put this bag on my marketplace. Yeah. So I should not keep it.
I mean, you typically hold your own pretty well whenever there's other people to fight. I said you typically hold your own pretty well whenever there's other people to fight.
Look at that. That is going to be so lovely. Oh, this color change. That is gorgeous. Love it.
I guess are the bows in the game not all that great?
Well, I hope you're all doing well today. And if you're making something, let me know what you're working on. I'm always interested to hear what people are working on. I hope that things that I work on inspire others to make things because when I see somebody else making something, I am inspired to make things. And I think that is awesome when crafters can inspire each other to make things, to make new things. Ooh, I like this darker switch. This is cool. Excuse me. So the fun thing about a bag like this is that you can have it inside or reverse it. Outside in, inside out.
There's a couple of YouTubers that could
because the texture that you get either way, like you've got this really nice texture. This would be considered the right side where you've got the little V's of the single crochets. But I mean, look at the texture of what would be considered the wrong side. You have these nice little kind of bubbles and lines that happen, and it's so lovely. So I think it can go either way. So this is row 6 that I'm on now.
I was trying to stream it to Schutz a little bit, and it was not going well. it's it's very much a hey, yeah, I'll play with you for a minute, but I have plans.
Let me check a setting. Hey Tay, how are you? I hope you're having a fantastic Friday.
Now that I
Sorry I
have
was not here yesterday. I was struggling.
now that we have everybody here,
Um,
have
let me
either of you ever
see.
played Ori or Ori and the Will of the Wisps? Same series. Okay.
Okay,
I
let's
don't know which
see.
one's first and which one's second. Well, oh, okay. Well, they're on Game Pass, and I was like, they look like cute little Metroidvania style games. Like, I might give those a try. You're thinking of a different game.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry it's been a rough week.
Uh,
Hold on just a
what?
second. Sorry, I'm trying not to cough with the mic on because I know it's loud.
Yeah, I'm actually
Um,
curious.
I have been battling allergies all week, so that's why I was not on
Okay, yeah, no,
yesterday
I've not
and
seen
why
that
I
on Game
sound the
Pass.
way I do today, so I apologize. But I'm sorry that you've had a rough week. Yes. Oh, I'm excited about that too. I had to be up this pretty much the
So
same
there's a
time
Studio Ghibli themed
that I would usually be up
Pocket
during
Monsters
the
game.
week over last weekend for the craft fair, and I am so looking forward to sleeping in tomorrow. Thank you. I ended up being near a lot of cat dander over the craft fair. And I'm allergic to cats, even though I like cats. It sucks. um, but yeah, I am
Okay.
now suffering from that. But hopefully it'll pass and go away pretty soon. Um, Dayquil and Flow Days has been my friend all week, and
Yeah.
NyQuil at night. So
So starting this week
yeah, I would imagine.
with what?
But we are making a pretty little purse today, or bag, I guess. So I have um,
Something something traveler.
from
I wasn't able to catch that first
my
word.
craft fair, I bought some new yarn. I
Octopath.
got this really pretty green and purple yarn. I got 3 skeins of this. Isn't that beautiful? I
Well,
love it.
it's
The
probably
green
also
with
just
that
me having
purple, the
trouble
green, it just
understanding
makes it
what
look
it's
like
for.
glows. I love that. So I got that, and I got this that I'm making the bag out of. I know green and purple, such a good color combination. I got this in this really nice dark burnt orange. Um, for my husband, I'm gonna make him something out of this. And then I got this, and I don't know what I'm gonna get out
But
of
yeah,
it
the
yet, but I'm going to make something, and I'm excited about it
so
because
Walt
it's so pretty.
Walt's one of the few
So
people I don't have very many
that that
audio
is that is
descriptions
what
where I
I have
thought maybe
purchased
those
for
kind of subtle
myself
questions
as
would
a
be.
good job. You did a craft fair, and it didn't go too bad. Everything that I have left over will be going on my store as soon as
Well,
I can get around to taking the
how often do you do what?
pictures, proper pictures of them, and I will get them on my store
Often enough.
soon. I will
Probably
absolutely
about as
let you
often.
all know, of
For me at
course,
least, probably about as often as I do,
on the
because I mean,
Discord
my microphone doesn't
when
pick
I
up
have
some
them on
sounds
there.
I make, so you
So,
guys have pointed that out.
well deserved yarn. Thank you. um, yeah, I have a pretty good idea of what I'm gonna do with the green and purple
Like I've
combination.
mentioned
Oh my
before
gosh, it's so
about
pretty.
Discord's
I got
sound
3 of those
settings.
skeins because
If
I'm
I
just like,
have this noise
yes.
cancellation on, it just
For
does
those
not
of
pick
you
up
who
a
are
normal volume.
makers, Michaels has a sale right now. At least my local one does. I'm pretty sure that they all do. It is all yarn. All of their yarn is 2 for 1,
Yeah, I
or
mean, while
two
you're getting out of
buy
there. I was
two,
gonna
get one
say,
free. There we go. Blah, words.
this week,
All
I
of
mean,
their
this
yarn,
weekend and the
no
week
matter the
after, we're
brand,
gonna
didn't
be in
matter.
town
So,
for
yes.
some friends of mine, and I'm gonna have access to
Really, as
these
teachers don't
snipe
realize
knives.
that it's so
The
much to the
stoneworking thing
point where I've
we've
been
been
up.
working.
Oh my
I
goodness.
got introduced to a little bit
I
ago.
am so sorry.
So I will probably be sharing the progress on a couple of rocks I want to work on. Fun.
Excuse me. Oh my goodness. I do have cough drops, which I'm probably gonna use one of those here in a second.
Which one is this?
I'm loving this
Red.
color change. Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay.
So before we get this one going,
3 tests back to back. Oh
I
gosh.
was honestly convinced that
Sorry,
her apprentice
yarn.
was going to be the one that had
Fur.
to break the scales.
Sorry.
I figured that Frerin was just this average mana, but 1,000 years of experience, allowing her to do untold things with it.
Okay, so this is starting row 7.
Mm-hmm.
Let me mark that down. Oh, and this is a 5 weight. What's considered a bulky yarn.
We got that clarification in that episode.
But I'm using a smaller hook than it calls for. Oh, I probably should have used a bigger hook. I'm actually using like 2 sizes smaller than it calls for.
No.
But that gives me the tighter stitches for the bag so that things are less likely to come out of it.
Just 1,000 years of experience pushing it to the limits. Learning
5 weight
godly levels of control,
yarn.
just new tactics and ways of using it.
H
That
size
was unexpected.
hook. I'm making all of the notes so I can write this down. Pardon. Alright. During study hall, I took history tests that I missed, and then I had a biology test after that. Oh, good grief. History's repeating its. Oh my goodness, Garbles. That's pretty funny. Oh.
You're 20 feet away, and there's 10 foot of her field behind you.
This is a lovely yarn.
Specifically,
I like it.
Training for that long because it takes effort.
This is a really lovely texture.
To, suppress your aura.
Still have to work to do this weekend. Aw, I hate when that happens.
She was trained by the kind of mage that only shows up once every 1,000 years?
I think things should never be due on a Monday. Like, anything should never be due on a Monday.
Who?
School, work, doesn't matter. I will actually be going to a school this coming Monday. I have been invited to participate in a career day for an elementary school so that I can go in and show what I do, what my company does, and show them how cool a scientist is. How cool it is to be a scientist. I'm pretty excited about it.
Her master
They're a
launched
lot of fun. I like doing
launched a
those,
missile, a
the
temporal missile
demos and
1,000
career
years in the
fairs
future.
and such. Students
Oh,
get all excited. They think it's cool.
I
So.
set into motion your demise, and you don't even know it yet.
Aw.
You won't know it. Yeah,
You
80 years
do
ago.
need to take breaks for sure. I like Fall Guys. That's a fun game. I haven't played that in a while. Okay, I'm gonna get a cough drop before I start coughing on you guys. Flies at school. Aw. Sorry. Trying not to cough too much while being on here with you guys.
Oh no.
It's kind of blowing my mind how much this pattern is coming back to me.
To love.
and knowing that what I did was technically inside out. I think I used a bulkier yarn than this for the bag that I made years ago. But not by much. I also probably used a little bit of a bigger hook too, I think. It was probably more like a 6-weight yarn and a J size hook. This is a 5-weight and an H hook. Now that I'm thinking about it.
It happens.
Because the yarn that I made the bag out of years ago was gifted yarn. It was yarn that had been given to me to do with whatever I wanted to do. So. But this. I know, it's so lovely, isn't it? It is. It's like a deep sea mermaid kind of. I need to mark because I did another row. Come on.
Kill yourself.
Love, don't say things like that on my stream.
I'm sorry, it was literally the show we're watching.
Uh-huh. He's watching shows with the dudes.
Is this stuttery for you guys? Alright, let this play for a second. Let the intro play for a second.
How was the knitting? Oh yeah. It was okay. So I really need to work on my tension. I think I figured out why it hurts my hands so much. So with crochet, I can be pretty loose and light, and it's not too bad. But with knitting, I tend to hold the knitting needles really, really tight. And I think that's why it hurts my hands so much. But I can show you what I did. It's sad, but it was a test swatch. Okay, so what style did I try? I don't know. I did knit and then purl. So I did a lot of knit, and then I tried to do back and forth to do this ribbing kind of thing here with knit, purl, and then doing the opposite of that on top. So The tension was okay, but my hands were killing me by the end of this. Oh my goodness. Um, Thank you. And I mean, you can tell the tension is all wonky in the ribbing here. Some of these are so loose and weird. And I'm sure that maybe blocking will kind of help it, but not a lot. So I did that, and then I also did this kind of back and forth of knit purl rows just to see what would happen, just to kind of test it out. And my tension got better. You can kind of tell by looking at the inside of. Let's see if I can stretch this. Um, my tension did get better as I worked with it. Um, but yeah, it was hurting my hands. Why is the screen
That should
blurry?
fix it. My computer was both
Stop.
updating a Steam game and downloading
There
updates.
we go. Stop. Thank you. Sorry. um,
Yeah, I just restarted
but
everything,
yeah.
and I've now paused the Steam
So
updates. So yes, please.
I did get a little
Let's see
did
if that
do
fixes
bleh,
it.
I did start doing a little bit better as I went. But yeah.
Well,
So I did enjoy it.
I
It's
was
just
getting a
that
slideshow,
um
not pixelated, but I was getting maybe
yeah.
4 or 5 frames a second for the show.
I don't know. It's okay. I will continue to try. I want to try so that I can
Sorry
figure
about
out how to knit with a looser tension so that it doesn't hurt so much. Um, but I don't know. I get to be really loose with crochet, and I think that's why it doesn't hurt. And with knitting, I was like death gripping those knitting needles. I like having the hook on the crochet hook because then the yarn's not
No.
sliding off. I felt like I was about to lose the yarn all the time with knitting, even holding it as tight as I was. So, I don't know. It was okay. And I want to try again and keep trying and keep getting better because it is another yarn craft that I really like. So, a few different styles, maybe try some for Furos, see if some feel better. Yeah. I just don't know all the styles. I'm gonna start watching knitting YouTube videos and kind of figuring it out. Um, but yeah.
Yeah, once he realized that she couldn't really hurt him.
I mean, so what styles do you do, Garbles? I'm assuming you've got a particular favorite. I actually did end up holding my yarn a lot like I do when I crochet, in my left hand. I liked knit more than I liked purl. Purl got easier as my mind wrapped around the fact that it's just a backwards knit, essentially. Okay, this is next row.
Oh.
Still very beginner. Switched to Norwegian style recently. Oh, okay. I'll have to check that out because it's easier on my hands. Okay. I will have to check that out. Thank you for the recommendation. I am liking this colorway. I'm liking the fade changes. It's really pretty. Oh. Well, maybe that's just what I need. Maybe I need something that's totally different. Maybe it might be easier for me to wrap my head around it if it's totally different.
Yeah. I, I've pointed it out a few times. I don't think he thinks that he's not strong. I just don't know if he realizes other people aren't that strong.
Ah, Tay's going for the riddle.
That's a monster axe. Ah, northern clothing.
Whoa, cough drops in water, man.
They
Whoa.
were helping.
Hopefully it'll help. Six, 10. Yeah, I am on 10. Okay. Very good. You are too good at these riddles, girl. Me too.
She's only third class.
Excuse me.
That's 50. That is. Yeah, even for our time scale.
Now it's time for the joke. Do 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 do. Well, let me know what y'all are working on today. I know Silly Space Unicorns working on a smiley face cardigan. Anybody else working on any projects today?
Oh, okay, so she's not third class anymore. No. I did not, thank you.
Yep, you got it. Pretty much.
Just drag him with magic. Don't lift him into the air, just drag him. 'Can I get a pause for a second? Yeah, my stuff's starting to stutter real bad again. Why? Is there something somewhere downloading?
3 projects: a crochet Christmas tree, snowman wreath made of pom-poms. Ooh. And a blanket of gifted yarn. Fabulous. Got plenty of variety there, eh?
Yeah.
I've got too many projects that are consecutively going on at once. I've got a blanket that I really need to work on that was supposed to have been for mine and my husband's 5th anniversary. Next month we'll have been married for 9 years, and it is still not done. Wish I was working on Lego set, but I don't have any new ones. Too close to Christmas to get any. Yeah.
Why is my stuff. Like, my wife's stream isn't even loading for some reason.
Nah, never stop. Never give up. Get all of the projects. Try all of the things. Oh, look at that fade. It is very oceanic. Ah, I'm loving it. What is this colorway called? It's called Breathe. Okay, sure. Here I am thinking a deep sea ocean. Don't breathe there. It is so pretty. I love it, yeah. I was like seriously thinking deep sea mermaid kind
Really?
of thing, and it's called Breathe. That's hilarious, honestly. That's pretty darn funny. Mermaids probably also breathe. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Definitely going to Michael's tomorrow. Just don't blame me when your bank account gets mad at you. I love Michael's stores. I haven't gone in a little while, so I was really excited to get to go. Oh my gosh, look at this teal. That is lovely. Okay. So I don't think I will crochet for very long
My
tonight.
current download
Um,
speeds are under a
Cause
megabyte a
I
second.
mean, you can hear it in my voice. I'm sure I'm not feeling all that great. Um, but we will definitely do at least one murder mystery before I get off
Just
stream.
the one.
I'm not getting off like right now. Um, I'll be on for a couple more hours,
Well,
but may not go to midnight.
yep. No, I get you. I was trying to figure out like if there was anything running, and eventually I actually just checked my
Okay, the
speeds,
cough drop is helping, so I'm gonna
and
go
well,
ahead.
download of less than one is absolutely going to cause issues. Give me just a second. Yeah. Ow.
You good?
Yep. I just bumped my head.
Well, don't do that.
Don't tell me what to do.
I can tell you what to do. I'm your wife. It's my prerogative. I'm absolutely kidding.
All right. Well, there's nothing I can do about it right now. So I'm with you guys. I'll just deal with it for now. Yeah. It does, but I'll just deal with it because if I try to actually go around and fix anything, I might accidentally interrupt the wife's stream.
Please don't.
Well, the audio is not all that important considering I have to read it, so we're good. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he was trying to stay warm. He wasn't just working out. think he would be more like
I love
capable of handling
variegated
cold
yarns
than.
because even when you're trying to figure out how the pattern's going to look just looking at the yarn itself, you just don't know how that's going to totally work up until you start using it. And then it's like, okay, that's pretty cool. That's awesome. Do you prefer to use the strand of yarn on the outside of the ball or the one tucked inside? Usually the one tucked inside. Um, I usually like the center pool better. Um, and I would have done it for this one, but I've had really bad luck finding the center pool on Caron cakes. Because it's so tucked in, and I think that the center pool for the Caron cake, I don't think it's really meant to be a center pool, but I do prefer a center. So like I have my ball winder that I can create my own cakes, um, and doing that myself, I get a center pull from that. So I do prefer a center pull just because I find it's a lot easier to work with. Because then I can just like turn the ball on its side, sit it over there, and it'll just keep coming out of the middle. But yeah, I wasn't gonna try to fight with the center of this one. It just usually has a little baby yarn ball every time I try to do that with a Caron cake. So not that I really don't think that they meant for it to be um, a center pull. I don't really know. I don't really know. But just with my experience, I've had a lot of bad luck trying to get the center pull out of the cakes like that. It was a really long answer. I've been giving you a lot of long answers today. Definitely center pull. Yeah.
The tree should not be a problem for him.
I would like to have one of those the wooden yarn magnetic spinny things. Excuse me. So sorry. Um so that when it is a skein that I have a hard time getting the center pull out
Except
of,
for me.
it'll just hang
Yep.
here and then keep spinning instead of me having to like bump it with my
Okay.
hands every time I need it to let go. Okay. And absolutely wooden magnetic yarn spinny thing is the technical term of that particular tool. Yep. You can find them on Amazon. I think I shared it last week. Pretty sure. Um, yeah. Had a friend of mine recommend it. She uses it and she loves it. And I'm like, okay, I'll have to look into that for the future. Blurry again. Um, okay. Thank you. I'm not sure sometimes if it is actually blurry or if it's the stream itself. Sometimes the internet's being weird today apparently. So sorry about that. Thank you very much, Garbles. Hey Jax, how you doing? Happy Friday.
Oh,
We are playing with some new yarn. Um, I that I purchased with partly with what I had made at last weekend's craft show or
I
craft fair.
noticed. That's
So
cool.
pretty excited about that. I'm making a bag based off of a pattern I did years and years and years and years ago. That
Prophetic.
hopefully is turning out okay. Fern is bullying you. Oh no. Tell Fern to behave. How was the craft fair? It was alright. Um, I ended up selling all except for one of my emotional support coffees. The one that didn't sell was the pumpkin spice latte. I was kind of sad about that. People kept commenting on it. They're like, "Oh, that is such a cute little pumpkin spice latte," and and then nobody would buy it, and it ended up being the only one left. I was kind of weirded about that. Um, yeah. Yeah, oh no. I'm sorry.
Assuming you guys don't die, it's a statistical probability that you will meet.
Um,
Inevitability.
I had one little dinosaur left, so that was pretty good. Sold some of the fidgets, which was nice. Right! See, I thought the same thing, and
Praise
the
the
person that I
media
was sharing a
assumes this
table
guy
with
is a
was like,
pervert for
I'm
trying to
half tempted to buy it
keep himself
myself.
from freezing to death.
But that just means that the pumpkin spice latte will be on the market when I get everything set up. So I
We
I
literally
was
got a
actually
month.
thinking
Yeah.
about giving the pumpkin spice latte to a friend of mine or
I like that
somebody I
character.
consider a friend, I guess.
Now,
So
okay, so Tamalt probably
I
knows, so
I have
you
my
might not be able
places
to.
that I like to go to, and I'm a little picky. Not well, I'm not picky.
I
I
know.
like frequenting the same
It
places. I
it
have
was. I
favorite
do
things
this
that I like
because
to
I
eat or
have
drink
to,
or something like that.
and not because I'm
Um,
forced to, but because
and so
what
I
else
have
do I
one
have?
particular Starbucks that I like going to,
Yeah.
and I hadn't been in quite some time, and I had been given a gift card.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I had to
So
sneeze.
Tamalt probably knows the answer, so he doesn't have to. He doesn't have
um,
to weigh in if you don't.
Thank you.
But he's like, you're still young
But I had been
to
given a gift
Ferrero.
card to Starbucks,
But
and
not only
so
not only how old is
um,
how old is this guy? Can they
I
tell how
went
old each other
to
are
use
without
it,
discussing
and
it?
I had done a mobile order, and your name comes up on the little mobile order. Um,
But that depends on
and I
how
had gone
that
through the
depends on what kinds of
drive-through,
they
and
actually
I
show
didn't
any
even
signs
get
of
to say
aging at all.
hi or good morning, and I hadn't been there in months. Um, and she just automatically said, "Oh, hey, how have you been? We have your order. Just come to the window." And I was like,
Really?
I didn't even get
Because
to say
within our
hi.
own species, we have
She
trouble
just was
telling the
like,
age
"I
of
know
some
who you
people
are.
based
Go
on how
on."
they look,
So that was pretty
because that's how
cool, and
we
I got
tell
up to the
age is
window,
almost
and
entirely
since there was
based on
nobody behind me, we
appearance.
got to chat for a little bit. She's like, "Hey, how you doing? How have you been? It's been a little while." So I was thinking about, because I know her name, I was thinking about gifting it to her as a thank you for always being so
Yeah,
kind.
but you can't
Um,
extrapolate that
because
purely
she is, she's
logarithmically.
always so
You can't
nice. She's like,
extrapolate that purely
she'll say, "Oh,
logarithmically.
you've changed your hair. Why isn't your hair green anymore?" Like, but she's so sweet, and so I was thinking about giving it to her with a little thank you kind of note, you know. Thank you for always just being so kind and so nice. So, but yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah.
Yes. Uh,
But yeah, it had been a really long time since I had been able to go, so it was pretty cool.
I mean, and you
I
actually
sneezed and now
hit
I'm
the nail on the
sniffly.
head with one of them.
Sorry.
In some cases, like mages, if you could feel their mana or their
Allergies are
aura, it's
not
like, okay,
fun.
this aura is older than me. But just looking at them, if you couldn't feel the aura, yeah, there's been plenty of stories where
Good
Just
news?
purely
What's up?
visual.
What's up?
You
Do
couldn't tell
tell,
the
do
age of
tell.
it.
I don't
Or
know why I
maybe
said that in double.
no, like each of the elves couldn't. There was one I read a while ago where the only real way to tell, quote unquote, how old each other was what kind of lingo are they most likely to use.
Ooh, fun. Congrats to her. What kind of car? Excuse me. No clue.
Oh yeah, I'm
Okay,
not saying you can't.
surprises are fun.
But did
All right,
but did they also
cool, cool.
discuss each other's age off screen?
Oh, goodness, I'm so sorry for all the sniffles.
X Twitter.
Had to go to work, so I couldn't go with her. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha.
Oh,
Gosh, I am in love with this yarn. This is working
episode
up so
3.
pretty. This would be gorgeous as a cardigan.
Also, I think it's
Okay.
I think it's our internet, not so much my computer, because apparently Maze's stream is fuzzy to some people. That's called fear.
Okay. I'm going to pause here for just a second. Look at that. Look at that. That is beautiful. I thought I was going to sneeze again. Sorry. Oh, absolutely. If you ever need to, you can always type exclamation point and Discord after it to get onto the Discord. Um, I am going to bring up the words on stream really quick because I need to go and blow my nose, and I don't want to do that on stream. So, let me bring up this. Oh, come on now. There we go. And I will be right back. Okay. I am back. How we doing? Awesome. I am sorry about that, guys. Thank you very much for your patience. We'll go ahead and finish.
Do not be embarrassed for your hobbies, friend.
Oh, you are so welcome. I remembered right as I was leaving. I was like, oh crap, I need to do the thing.
Based on one of the previous episode's titles, he's not yet.
Oh. Hey, Jax, try 4 again. There you go. Ooh, we almost got this one all the way.
He doesn't yeah. It's not 9mm rounds, is it?
Hmm.
Poor guy. Can you blame her for being concerned, though?
I have no idea what that last word could be. I wish they would tell you what words you missed, you know?
Superpowers don't explain her not reacting to the shockwave he just left.
Nice.
Oh, these are the guys with the alien from the last season. Ooh, never mind.
Nice. Oh no!
Yeah, that's a failure.
Alright. That was a good one.
If we pause it, it'll tell us.
Okay, the queue. Nice. Um, nice. I have no idea. Earl, good word. Oh. Oh no, somebody already got that. Sorry. Nice. Oh no, hold on.
Okay.
There's only one Y. Alright, excellent. Here we go. Hmm. Oh, you said tune. Good grief. So maybe it's the R? Hmm. Yep.
Yes.
Nope. Sorry, I ended up having a bit of a coughing fit there. Sorry, guys. Alright, thank you so much for playing along. We're gonna go back to crochet here. Thank you. Yeah, I'm okay. I just breathed wrong, you know. um, so I ended up like having to mute myself and cough a bit, but I'm okay. I'm okay. All right. We'll continue on. Thank you guys so much for playing along. I like the words on stream game. I think it's a lot of fun. Cough drops in water don't taste good. Oh, but sometimes you need both, right? I am loving this blue. I know I've said it a lot, but I like this yarn. It's really pretty.
I can't take this voice seriously in a fleshy body.
I'm gonna be lurking. All right, I appreciate the lurk. Hey, I actually have a message now when you do exclamation point lurk. Just for fun. Off to bed. Thank you so much, Garbles. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and thank you so much for hanging out for a little while. I know it's really late for you, so have a great night. My goodness, I am so sorry for the sniffles. So I love the difference in the right side and the wrong side. So technically, this is what would be considered the right side. And it does look pretty. But for this particular bag, I really like the wrong side. Because it does this really nice texture. And it's got these like little lines that kind of go along. It's very lovely. But yeah. So we're just gonna keep going around. By the way, I do have my videos now on my YouTube, so if you missed a day and you're curious as to what I've done, the videos start from September to now, and I'm gonna try to remember to post them on YouTube each night after stream. Just so that they're there. I am really sad that I didn't know how to take videos off of Twitch to download them and put them on my YouTube.
I like the narrator as a character.
Because now I don't have my very first stream. So I'm kind of sad about that. I wish that I did. I wish I had that, and because it'd be kind of cool to go back and see how absolutely terrible I was. And
disturbing.
To see if I've grown at all. So I hope that I have. This has been a wonderful learning experience. I've really enjoyed
I like to think that that's a
streaming so much. I've enjoyed the community that we've built. You guys are all absolutely fantastic, and I love that you come in and hang out with me, and we just chill, we chat, we crochet or craft something, and just have a good time, and I love that. It's a good little community we've built here, so just wanted y'all to know that I appreciate you. Hopefully I'm not muted. No, I'm not. Okay. think I've done more rows than that though. Really should count. Okay. We're gonna count from this side. This is... Yep, okay. Oh, no, I'm actually on count. Go me.
Oh! Well, the coalition still exists. So obviously, if there's enough force thrown at them, there could be an issue. Maybe 3 aren't enough to take out the whole thing
I
at one
suddenly
time.
have it in my head to crochet Mjolnir. I want to crochet Mjolnir.
He's still alive?
I don't know. I was thinking about Christmas presents for family and friends. And I was thinking about what I want to crochet for a specific person. And I think they would really love a Mjolnir. I might have to do that. Yeah, I think I might have to do that.
Optimus is the bad guy? I didn't realize her clones were perspective.
This is just
Not how that
lovely.
works, dude.
Okay. Would I ever dye my hair on stream? Probably not. Um, but only because I go to see a specific person to get my hair done. Um, and I wouldn't want to make them uncomfortable. Or anybody else that may come into that salon for that matter. Because I don't do it myself. Because I don't trust myself to accidentally like make all my hair fall out. um, so I go and see a professional. Um, so yeah. Now I do want my green hair back, and someday I will. But I need more subs for that. Nah, I do streaming to support my yarn buying habit. Oh, here I am trying to do a double crochet. So I think after this row, I am going to set this aside and start working on another pretty thing. I want to try to figure out how to do Tunisian crochet. I have a fairly good idea, I think.
Except that you don't have superpowers like
Um,
the other people
I
do.
watched
You're
a
just
lot
a
of videos,
squishy
so I
with
kind
a
of want to try to see if I
superpowered
can
brain.
figure it out. I did try it once years ago. I have no idea what happened to my Tunisian crochet hook. Um, but I'm gonna try to figure it out. I have an idea for what I want to try to do. So I am gonna set this aside as soon as I get back to this side. Okay. I'll set this aside, and I'll set it over here so that it's still in frame, still pretty, still able to be looked at. Um, but I want to try. Let me see. Where is? Yeah, this will do. I want to try a Tunisian crochet. See, this one's a center pull. Love it. Okay. So we're gonna try. Well, I grabbed this hook because it's just a straight hook. It doesn't have the grip like this one does, which I prefer. But Tunisian crochet, it looks like you need a lot of hook, um, or handle length, so that the loops can stack on it a little easier. So we're gonna try. I should have been counting. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh. Here we go. Okay. 25. Okay. So it was insert, pull up a loop, insert, pull up a loop. And we're going to do this all the way down. So sorry. I fell asleep. No worries. That is okay. We are trying a new thing. See how I can manage to figure it out. See if I can. We are trying Tunisian crochet. Not. It's kind of a combination of knit and crochet, I think. Just you still have the convenience of a hook. Okay, so then you pull through 2, or no, is it pull through 1? Yeah, pull through 1, and then pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Yeah, okay. Reading hydrate. Okay, yes, ma'am. Um. Oh, that tastes terrible with cough drop.
Who's gonna get dumber just eating that?
And it is okay that you fall asleep. This is meant to be comforting and relaxing and very chill. So I take it as a compliment if somebody falls asleep. Okay. And then, so what the person did was they yarned over. Wait, no.
That's not how that works there.
Inserted, yarned over, and inserted, yarned over, insert, yarn over, insert, and we're going to keep doing that.
Aren't they both technically in their 20s? Rhodey and Monster Girl.
Yarn over and then insert in this last one. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 or 3, yarn over, pull through 3. That doesn't look right. Okay, hold on. We're just gonna do that. Alright, so we're back at the very end again. Okay. So we're gonna do a normal Tunisian, which is insert, pull through a loop. I was trying to see if I could figure out how they do the knit looking Tunisian crochet. But I'm gonna have to watch that video again. Oh no, don't worry about it. I need to hydrate. You're totally fine. I'm just also trying not to cough a lot. So, no worries. Don't feel bad at all. I need to stay hydrated. That is important. Part of feeling better. being hydrated, properly hydrated.
Oh.
Okay. So, this is kind of regular Tunisian at the moment. Nice and loose.
Oh no. That was a giant candle.
And then insert into the last one. Pull up a loop. And then pull through one. Pull through two. Pull through two. I hope I'm doing this right. I have absolutely no idea if I am doing this correctly. Ooh, but it looks cool. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I might be figuring this out. I've wanted to try this for a
What
while.
happened to Rick? Cybermen thing, yeah.
Okay. Oh, look at that! That looks cool! It's all wavy. Okay. Oh! Well, thank you very much for the follow, and welcome in, new friend. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday.
Oh god, who is this?
Almost at 20k stitches, 19.4. I need to get yarn for that. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. That is very kind. I hope you're doing well today. Alright. We're gonna keep trying this Tunisian crochet that I hope I'm doing right. But, well, welcome in, Gary. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. I do apologize. I am getting over some allergy issues. So, just watching and listening. Fantastic. Well, we are a very chill little stream, so just here hanging out, crafting, chatting, listening to some lo-fi, currently trying to figure out Tunisian crochet. But welcome in and thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's very kind. Okay. Yeah. Well, I am unfortunately allergic to cats, and I really love cats. But I was unknowingly around a lot of cat dander last weekend, and so I'm finally starting to feel human again. Um, I even took like double my allergy meds after I realized what happened, and yeah, it's been an adventure to say the very least. But I'm making it, getting there. It's very unfortunate. I really like cats. I think they're cool, and I mean, I am a little more of a dog person, but I do like cats. Anyway, that's beside the point. Thank you for the understanding, is where I was going with that. Alright, let's see. I think I'm figuring this Tunisian crochet out. It's kind of curly, which is neat. Or maybe my tension's off, I don't know. Alright. So it's like wanting to curl in on itself. Here, let's stretch it a bit. It looks pretty neat though. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. We'll see what happens. Aww, that's cute. I don't know what the other side looks like. The other side looks pretty neat. Huh. Do, 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 do. He also eats dinner at the table with us. Aww, that's cute. He's a people too. Okay, so through one, and through two. Nope, just through two. This is why we use a hook that doesn't have the grippy, so that there's plenty of space for all of that to go. This is why usually you use an actual Tunisian crochet hook, but I don't currently. I have one, and I just have no idea where it is. I should really get one. Get another one eventually. Okay, that's supposed to go through that one. Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
So cute, but he isn't allowed in my room because of all the Legos. Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Actually,
That could be potentially disastrous.
I'll say this is.
Hmm.
That's actually where I'm going. Can we get a pause for a second? I was just.
Two and 1, 2. All right. Excuse me.
I don't know
I'm sorry
when
about
he
that.
said that. My first thought was, that's rough,
Okay.
buddy. But I've got 8 billion here that are my ward.
This is pretty cool. It's a neat pattern for sure. This is inspiration from Instagram. um, I saw a reel of someone doing this particular method, and I was like, that looks pretty fun. I want to try. So here we are, giving it a try. And I mean, so far, it's pretty cool. Um, Pretty easy to follow, I think. As long as you remember where you're supposed to be going next. And it's just kind of back and forth. Oh, nope. That was one too many. So there was a way that somebody did this to make it look kind of like a knit. which I thought was pretty cool, and I wanted to try to do that, but it didn't turn out quite right when I tried it a minute ago, so I'm just going to keep doing this basic one so I can get used to the feel of it and how it looks. That looks pretty cool. It's very neat. Huh. It's really solid too, like that's gonna be really warm. Okay, cool. We're gonna keep doing that. Tries to sneak into my room and then tries to jump on the shelf of the Disney Castle. Ooh, no. No. Protect that castle. I think I would cry if something happened to your Disney castle. I can't imagine what you would do. It's your Disney castle. I would cry. Because I know that took a while. I want to get another Lego set. Because that was a lot of fun to do that on stream. So I'm hoping I'll be able to get another Lego set in the near future. We take all crafts here. Legos to yarn to painting. Whatever makes you happy. Whatever brings you joy. It was fun. I would cry as I try to rebuild it. Yeah, for sure. Do you still have the instructions? Yes, you save all the... Okay. Well, that's good. Well, hopefully you never have to use it. This is neat. I'm sorry. I love learning new things. And learning new crafts, especially when it comes to yarn. Because as you guys know, I like to spin yarn and crochet and learning how to knit.
What?
So, yeah, this is pretty cool. Alright, we're just gonna keep on going.
What? What? Why?
Never know when you will need it, especially as each set sits there longer. Some pieces become looser for some reason and fall off. Oh, interesting. Huh. Well, alright then. I guess that's what super glue's for, right?
Yeah.
I know some people who do glue them together, but I can't imagine doing that. I mean, I don't know. Isn't that the premise of the Lego movie? Or the biggest villain is super glue? Something like that. I've only seen it once and it's been since it came out since I've seen it, so been a little while.
Okay. Well, he's talking. Oh, he can't hear any of us. He might have accidentally muted us when he was adjusting his volumes. Oh.
Why is it so curly?
Been one.
That's funny. How curly that is. That's the back. That looks pretty neat. Stop being so curly.
30-year-old genius at a
Oh
teenager's
gosh.
body.
Ah, okay. I can imagine it's necessary for things like that for sure. Um, but I don't know if I would ever use. Oh well, hello, Carmel. How are you? Happy Friday. Doing pretty good so far. I am getting over a significant allergy issue, so I'm sorry if I sound a little nasally. Um, Slowly but surely getting over it. It's taking a while. But we are trying Tunisian, I think, crochet
Yeah,
at the moment.
that's a really
um,
sucky counterpoint to the
Seeing if
title.
I can
The fact that
make it work.
she's still a year old though, like
I hope you're having a fantastic day today. Sorry I was not streaming yesterday. Like I said, as I'm still getting over ick. So here we are.
I mean they didn't
But
find
so glad that you're
six
here.
classes
Hope
in
you're doing well. Oh, goodness sakes. Okay. Into one, and then two, two, and keep going. Oh, one too many.
considering. Oh man.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You guys are fantastic. We have a wonderful little community here. I really appreciate that you all understand. We are all
I was
human,
really curious how this had to do
I
with
think.
mom going to
Mostly human.
SOS.
All right. Why is it so curly? Stop! Lay flat.
Yeah.
Just curls right up.
He's the
It
one
looks
that made
really
fun of
cool.
my
It's just really curly. Okay, I need to adjust. Ugh. All
I
right.
mean,
There we go.
on one hand, I can understand because her husband murdered his wife.
Okay. We're gonna keep on going though. Maybe if I keep going, it'll stop curling a little. Actually, will lay flat. Sort of.
No,
Kind of. Mostly.
you are justified in.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I don't even think most people at Cecil's organization know now. Like Mark definitely told them what his father told him, but that's probably still even within that organization.
Y'all are so kind. Thank you very much.
Oh fuck yeah. Trinidad. Oh god. Oh, excuse me. Oh.
Oh. Well, thank you so much for the
Considering the
follow.
hammer or whatever that orbital laser cannon didn't even scratch him. Oh.
Is it Rikari? Is that how you say that? Or Rai?
Oh yeah.
Raikarai? Maybe? I don't know. That's a really neat name.
Well, not only was it not creating earthquakes,
I hope you're having a
it didn't
fantastic
really.
Friday.
It,
Thank
it
you
wasn't
again so
creating
much for the
earthquakes.
follow.
It didn't send out.
Love new
It
friends.
didn't send out shock waves kilometers around. I think it
I
flattened the
am
tree, so it didn't cause a
attempting
crater.
to learn how to do what I think might be Tunisian crochet. I am not 100% sure.
Okay.
But it's a stitch or a pattern of stitches that I found
Okay, I couldn't
while
quite remember.
scrolling
I know it left the
Instagram
crater, and
one
when I was saying
day,
shockwaves, I was talking about
and
like
I
it didn't
thought it
clear
looked
the
pretty neat,
skies,
and
but then
so I
toppled
am giving it a
buildings
try.
2 states over.
So here we are. But we're very chill. We're here to chat and craft and just relax. And like I told uh, people earlier, if you end up falling asleep during my my stream, that I take as a compliment because you are
They didn't
relaxed.
display it as being
You
blast.
are not stressed. You're just enjoying the chill. So thank you for being here. Ah, welcome back. Ricari. Okay. Okay.
That was badass.
Well, I apologize for the mispronunciation. People mispronounce my name all the time. It's you can call me Maze. Maze is cool. It's Maislin. But you
And it
can
was
totally call me
experimental at the time,
Maze.
wasn't it?
Well, welcome in, Ricari, and we're happy to have you. If are you a crafter at all? Oh, headset accessory. Yes, Jax. I will change that out. Jax, which headset accessory would you like? I've got the Ghost,
It
Mushroom, Duck, Lego, 8 Ball,
in this season.
and Hot Chocolate. So let me know which one you'd like. Very chill vibe. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's what I'm hoping for all the time. Right.
Obviously, it's
And you
floating his
you
best,
never know because I mean I've had some people in
it's
here with
floating his best
that
employee.
speak different languages, and so the way they pronounce certain letters is a
I
little
don't know
bit
what that
different
means.
from the way I learned how to pronounce them
Never
in
watched
my
it. Okay.
native language. So I try very hard though to pronounce people's names the way they would prefer them to be pronounced. So thank you for explaining to
I
me
don't
how
watch
yours is
TV.
pronounced. So does the ghost have a name? Yes, the ghost's name is Boogle. So, okay, here's the little ghosty. And give me just a second and I will switch it.
What we need's a few good taters.
What's taters, precious? What's taters, huh?
Potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, boil 'em, boil 'em, boil 'em, mash 'em, boil 'em, boil 'em, boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em,
There we go.
boil 'em, boil 'em,
I was going to let you finish that explanation. Actually,
potato. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em,
There.
mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Potato.
So I see my wonderful husband has requested.
Taters.
What's taters, huh?
Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em,
I only see it once. Let's see.
What's taters?
Let me see. No, I only see it on here once. I think you're good. Alright, so we had the potato song, and now Jaster has redeemed extra frame, so we know the drill for this. I've got these different frames. I put them in groups of 6, and I roll a d4. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, and then I roll a d6 to see which one, so the 4th frame. So this one is the Marauders map is what we've got going on. There we go. And I know Jaster likes to try to do that so that hopefully I get the sunglasses. He does that on purpose. Okay, so sorry. I do craft working on a Megan lap crochet pattern now. Okay. Nice, nice. I make a lot of things, but right now just trying to figure out, I hope I'm doing this right. It looks like what it did on the Instagram video I saw that I am absolutely trying to mimic. So I think I'm doing it right. um, but I like trying new things and figuring things out. It's like a little challenge. So I don't know if the person, if their final piece ended up being quite so curly. This is super curly. Um, so, but hopefully blocking it will help with the curl. So we'll see. We'll see. I've never blocked anything. I know the theory behind it, but I've never had to do it myself. So we'll might try that on this. Depending on how it looks, the more I go. This is a neat little pattern though. It looks really cool. It's almost like that thermal like Henley t-shirt look to it. It's kind of cool. The chat broke on my tablet, so now I'm chatting on my phone and watching on my tablet for a bigger screen. That is fantastic, Tay. Thank you. I'm sorry that the chat broke on your tablet. That's interesting. Is Twitch just having an issue? Oh, one too many. There we go. I gotta get some water. Oh, strange. Maybe Twitch has an update, the app. I'm sorry it's being weird. Oh, so you know that pot holder set that I did last week? Um, where it was the gold and then the green and then the red that were different sizes so that they stacked all nice and neat that you liked so much. Nobody bought it at the craft fair, so I still have that too. It'll go on my marketplace as soon as I get that all the stuff on there. Yep, nope, nobody bought it. Nobody was interested. I was very confused actually by what the people were going after. Like they were hemming and hawing over small item prices, but then would turn around and buy something for $150 at the vendor next to me. I was like, okay. I had these little things. Nothing was more than $25. I actually don't think I had anything more than $20. But, yep. I know. And so all those little emotional coffees, the little emotional support coffees, I sold all of them except for one. The pumpkin spice latte. I did not sell the pumpkin spice latte. So I still have that one. But yeah. It was kind of interesting what was selling and what wasn't. I was very confused.
Sorry about that, guys. What do we got going on?
But anyways. This is a really zen little pattern. It's pretty easy to pick up. excuse me. Any of the fish? I only 5. And I had 38. And last year at that same fair, I sold, gosh, like 25, I think. So I was trying to be prepared. Like I had to keep making them because I was literally running out last year. So I came in this year with 38 prepared and ready to go. And yeah, sold 5.
And my wife's actually
It was
stopped
very
by
strange. It
craft fair she did
was
too.
a
I was
little
worried about
different.
how it goes. Apparently, she actually did really well.
So, but overall, I did well. I mean, it definitely did better than last year, so that was good. I was really thankful for that. Um, it was funny. One of the other vendors, most of my customers were other vendors, but there was a vendor that was right across from me. She was helping her mom sell her diamond paintings, which was pretty cool. She's a teacher and she loved the emotional support coffees. And so she ended up buying 10 of them so that she could give them in little bags for Christmas for the other teachers that are on her team. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then she came over and she's like, I forgot to get one for myself. And so I asked her, I said, well, there's something over there on your stand that I really like, and I was wondering if maybe you might trade. It turns out that they were the same price, so we ended up trading for the 11th one, which I was okay with. It was the one thing that I got for myself at the whole fair, so it was pretty cool. Some people make no sense. They left the best one. Yeah, right? And I got more yarn. Yes. Hey, Whiskey. How are you today? I know, I'm so sorry that I was not on yesterday. I am getting over a significant allergy issue. Feeling much better today, so that's why we are here today. But happy Friday. I'm glad you're here. And I'm ignoring Jaster's comment about the yarn. He can get over
Didn't
it.
bother me. All I just commented,
Especially,
I could kind of hear like a hint of panic in your voice.
especially
It was really
since this
funny.
particular thing right here is for him.
I was like, please
So.
leave, please leave.
He'll get over it. I love how all of your names are green. This makes me happy. Green is best color. Oh, excuse me for the sniffles. So, probably at 11, we'll pause for the end of stream murder mystery.
Well, what if you could
Um,
follow a game for real?
And then I'm gonna take some NyQuil and go to sleep. Just knock myself out so I can get some good sleep tonight. Doing okay. Finish this sleeve undress. Oh yeah, yay! Okay. Yes, taking breaks is very important. For sure. That's awesome. I can't wait to see it. What you've shown us so far on the Discord is absolutely gorgeous. You've done a phenomenal job. And girl, your patience. I've not been brave enough to do a project that with that many stitches just yet.
Would you claim?
So, bravo. Bravo. I have a lot of patience, but most of it gets spent on Jaster.
I was about to comment when you said I have a lot of patience. I was about to throw my name in that bucket. But you beat me to it.
He knows. He knows he gets all of my patience, pretty much. I love you, dear. If you can't joke with your spouse and have a good laugh, what's the point, right? Oh man. Excuse me. It's all single crochet. Oh, bless. Yeah, I can imagine. I was working on this and it's all single crochet and I was like, I kind of want to do something different for a little bit. Um, that's a bag I'm writing down the pattern for. But I got some new whiskey. I got new yarn. I need to show you my yarn. Okay, so uh, after the craft fair, using some of that money, I bought some new yarn. And these two skeins here that you see on stream are two of the skeins that I purchased. I know, I'm so excited. By the way, Michaels has a sale going on. It's buy two, get one free on all of their yarn. Love it. Okay, so anyway, I got this so that I could figure out a pattern for a bag. And to me, it looks like a deep sea mermaid kind of color. I love it. It's super pretty. It's actually called Breathe, which I think is funny. This is like a burnt orange that is, I'm making something specifically for Jaster. Um, and then this is just beautiful. And it's so soft. It's a cotton acrylic blend. This is actually a wool acrylic blend, and it's super soft too. But I love this. It almost feels like a t-shirt. It's great. But this one, I know you're gonna love this one. I know you're gonna love this one. So this one, look at this. It's neon green and purple mixed together. Isn't it pretty? I got 3 of these. I know! Okay, that was the reaction I really thought you were going to do. I'm so excited. It's so great. So I got 3 of these, and I have an idea of what I'm going to make with it, and I'm so excited. But I was like, look at that. It makes the green look like it's glowing with this purple. It is amazing. But yeah, they've got their skeins right now. All of their yarn. It actually says all yarn is buy two get one free. So go to your local Michaels. Just FYI. But yeah, I saw this and I was like, I have never seen those together, and I am so excited about it. Because my favorite color, as you know, is green. Jaster's favorite color is actually purple. So, oh, you have some? It's so pretty. I hadn't seen this. So I have seen this particular yarn before, but I haven't seen this combination before. So when I saw this, I was like, I have to get some of that. So, yeah, like I said, I bought 3 because I'm going to make something and it's going to be beautiful. And I'm so, so stoked about it. So, yeah. Anyway, I had to show you that because, yes, yeah, yarn hauls. Gotta love yarn hauls. What's the color called? It is called... I don't think it has a name. Juniper. It's called Juniper. Gosh, that is like mixed in there. Yeah. That's a cute name. I would have called it something probably more Halloween-y. But yeah, it's called Juniper. Really, really pretty. Find it a little hard to work with, but so worth it. It is. It is. So I was gifted some yarn that is rainbow of that kind of yarn, and it can be a little difficult to work with. But yeah, once you do, it is very much worth working with. Actually, this is some of that yarn that I was gifted. And so I made this scarf for myself out of it. So this and this was actually gifted together, and I really wanted to try out those twisty tassels. So I did that pattern for the twisty tassels. That was actually pretty fun to figure out. Um, but yeah, this was some of that yarn, and it can be finicky because it likes to split with the hook instead of, um, or sometimes the hook kind of splits the fibers, so it can catch a little funky. But once you get past that and you get used to working with it, it's got such a nice silky feel. So yeah. Yeah, I understand completely what you mean, and that it is a little hard to work with, but it's so worth it when you do. But yeah, so this was something I made with that particular kind of yarn, just a different colorway. So that, like I said, it was gifted to me. I had done, oh, it blurred again. Stupid thing. Stop doing that. Stop being blurry. Focus. Focus. There we go. Okay. Sorry. But yeah, those skeins were gifted to me because I crafted something for them, and as payment they gave me yarn, and I was like, cool. I like yarn. So thank you. Um, but yeah. All right. Oh, nice. Congratulations, Jax. That's great. And congrats to your mom. It's a good feeling, I'm certain. Oh. Absolutely. um, but yeah, so I will be, within the next couple of weeks, I will be loading up my marketplace with with items that I have. Um, and I'll be adding more. So like when I finish this bag, if I don't choose to keep it myself, it'll go on the marketplace. I'm pretty certain it'll go on the marketplace. Um, so just so y'all know, I will announce, of course, on my Discord when things are on there. So, hey, Elegance. I am. Hello. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good Friday. Glad to see you here. I am figuring out a new stitch currently, with some new yarn. I really should move my chat to where when I'm talking to chat, I'm not looking down here and I'm looking at the camera. Sorry. Ah, okay. How's Raid been going? I haven't played WoW in a while, actually. New one out this week. Quite like it so far. Nice. Good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I do apologize for my nasally sound. I am getting over having been exposed to my wonderful cat allergy for an extended period of time. It always, when I'm around cat dander for too long or too much of it for just long enough, I always feel like I have a cold for about a week afterward. I can be around cats that are kept clean for a while, and that's fine as long as I take my allergy meds as well. But when I am unknowingly around a whole lot of cat dander, even with my allergy meds, it gets a little hectic. So, thank you. I actually have a set of frames that match this shirt pretty well. And I know you can't see it, but the hair clip that I have in my hair also matches the shirt. I love that about my glasses, that I can match my outfits, my glasses with my outfits. But thank you. I love this shirt. It's really comfortable. I got it from Rose Gal. It was like $5. So there you go. Have fun. Sorry for the new addiction. Actually have a lot of shirts from there. They're really good and fairly true to size for the most part. I usually get one size up just because I like things that are not really super clingy. Um, then one size up from what I would usually get. So, but they're pretty good, reliable, and their stuff comes in pretty fast. At least it has for me. So, good deal does make it sweeter for sure. I have a kind of a rule for myself on things that I purchase. I don't spend a whole lot um, on like clothes and stuff like that, but especially for like purses. Now most of the time I make my own, but uh, if I'm buying a purse, my rule is it cannot cost more than the amount of money it'll carry in it. Which usually means I don't spend more than about $20 on a purse. But I like deals, so that's why I was so excited when I went to go in, because I specifically went in to go get yarn, and then when I saw that it was buy two get one free, I was like, it was meant to be. Who doesn't like a good deal though, right? I like that rule. I'm so picky with purses though. I am too. I am too. Um, but yeah, it's a good rule for me. So I only have one like name brand purse, and it's not because I bought it. It was gifted to me. So this is a really fun little pattern. I also never use that purse
The
really.
preferred person completely missed their mark.
The right size, right amount of pockets, good leather, adjustable strap. Ideally doesn't make me look like I'm 85. Yes. I also like the adjustable strap, especially if I have the option of it being a crossbody. Um, I find those a lot easier because, then I have both my hands are able to be free. I don't like having to clutch, you know. Um, I like having both hands available. Just in case. I don't know. Constantly. Exactly. Yes. Exactly. Excuse me, sorry. It also can't be massive either. I, I mean, it needs to be able to hold the things I need it to hold. It needs to be at least big enough to hold a book. But I don't know. If it's too big, I tend to cram it full of all sorts of stuff, and then we're just in a problem. I'm never gonna find anything. So interesting to me how much this is curling on itself. I wonder what I'm doing to make it do that. If my tension is just too much. It feels really loose though. I don't know. It's very interesting. It's a fun pattern.
How did he not hear it?
Alright, so after this row, I will try to read a murder mystery so that we can do that for end of stream. But I really want to go take some NyQuil and go to sleep. I adore you guys, and I'm so glad that you're here. But I need to rest and recover. Okay. Here we go. So there's that last row. This is looking pretty cool. I mean, that's nice, and it's got a really wonderful texture. So I love that you named your dog Fern as well. That's such a cute name for a puppy.
That's your name.
But yeah, this has a really, really lovely texture, and it's such a solid stitch. Like, I'm digging it. I'm thinking this is gonna make a really nice scarf. So, okay, I do apologize. Okay, so let's go to Big Cam. Hello. Don't judge me too harshly. I know my nose is a little red. All right. So, what level do we want to do today for our murder mystery? Do we want to do intermediate, sleuth, beginner, or advanced? I didn't say those in the right order. It's beginner, intermediate, advanced, or sleuth. Let's see, I think the last one we did was advanced. Maybe. Intermediate? Okay. Intermediate was the first set. Intermediate's what we're going to do. This one is called Neat as a Pin. I'm so sorry in advance for how many times I'm going to have to clear my throat. Yeah, so is mine. Alright, here we go. Oh, let me turn the music down just a little bit. Okay. Carrie Winslow was dabbing at her eyes with a tissue when Detective Sandra Murphy emerged from the bathroom. Is Olivia...
That's actually
sorry,
not a bad plan.
Olive dead? Carrie asked. Yes, it appears that she slipped and fell, hitting her head on the side of the tub.
Like,
Murphy said.
dude, imagine
Hard
having
enough
pants
to
down
knock
the
her
outside
out
of
at
enemy
the very
lines.
least.
So let's
Did
just distract the enemy
she...
while we have a knife at their back.
Murphy nodded. I'd say Olive drowned in the tub,
I have
but
seen
we'll know
more
more when the medical
convoluted
examiner
and
arrives.
lacking logic
Oh
claims
no!
been shown
Carrie wailed, looking as if she might pass out. Murphy hurried over and led her to the sofa. The woman was a good head taller than the petite detective and probably 50 pounds heavier.
Which is which?
If Carrie dropped to the ground, she'd have to stay there until the medical examiner's team arrived, and they were going to be busy enough with the body in the bathtub. I know this isn't a good time, but I do have some questions. Murphy took out her notebook. So, you're Olive Tillman's cousin, is that right? Carrie blinked back tears and took a deep breath. That's right. First cousin, and really her only friend. I come over a few times a week to check on her. Check on her? Why? She's had some health problems and is very frail. I begged her to hire a housekeeper, but she said it's a waste of money. Carrie's eyes swept the room. As if that mattered to her. She could have afforded a housekeeper and a cook, even a butler if she had really wanted one. Detective Murphy looked around the large, elegantly furnished apartment. It looked just like a showroom. Nothing was out of place. Each rug lined up exactly with each piece of furniture. The magazines on the coffee table even fanned out in a precise display. Nice place, the detective commented. It was. As you can see, Olive was an obsessively neat person, Carrie sighed. We joked about it all the time. Can you tell me how you got into the apartment? Murphy inquired. I have a key, Carrie explained. I told her I was coming over after work, so when she didn't answer the door, I just let myself in. Carrie held a tissue to her eyes. That's when I found... She gestured toward the bathroom. Are there any other family members you would like us to notify? No, thank you. I'm all she had, I'm afraid. You're her only heir, then? Carrie blinked. I don't know, she said. But now that you mention it, I suppose so. Murphy walked back into the bathroom where Olive's clothes were stacked neatly on a vanity stool. The gray jacket on top was of a plain but tasteful design. The detective pulled on a pair of gloves and gently lifted it. Beneath lay a gray skirt and a white blouse. At the bottom of the neat stack lay Olive's undergarments. Said Murphy, her eyes narrowing as she considered the clothing neatly folded on the stool. She suddenly realized that this was a crime scene. This was by Sarah Woolbach. What made the detective suspicious? I have absolutely no idea. Hey, Kirito. For a minute I was worried, is there something... Until oh, it's a murder mystery, yes. Oh, I'm sorry, Jax. Conflicting information, that's the answer. How did she die? They said it looks like she hit her head on the bathtub and then drowned by knocking herself out, potentially. Yeah. So, I honestly don't know what would tip off the detective. Other than, I guess, maybe it's because... Maybe it's because the undergarments were on the bottom of the stack of clothes. Usually that would be on top, because that would be the first thing that you're putting on.
Stop it now.
Maybe. That would be my guess.
Oh, now it's playing 3 times.
That's the only thing that I can think of. Do you guys want me to read the answer? Yeah, she did say her cousin was obsessively neat. And so she would have had everything in perfect order of the way she would need them for efficiency's sake, I feel like. And the underwear being at the bottom of the stack, that's just weird because that would be the first thing you'd put on after you get out of the bathtub or shower. So, are we good? We want to read the answer? Oh, I'm so sorry. I missed that. Sure. uh,
Sorry, I had to close
which
Discord
last few
because
parts?
I had to talk to
Let's see. I'll start with she could have afforded a housekeeper and a cook, even a butler if she'd really wanted one. Detective Murphy looked around the large apartment, elegantly furnished. It looked just like a showroom. Nothing was out of place. Each rug lined up exactly with each piece of furniture. The magazines on the coffee table were even fanned out in a precise display. Nice place, the detective commented. It was. As you can see, Olive was an obsessively neat person, Carrie sighed. We joked about it all the time. Can you tell me how you got into the apartment? Murphy inquired. I have a key, Carrie explained. I told her I was coming over after work, so when she didn't answer the door, I just let myself in. Carrie held a tissue to her eyes.
Really?
That's when I found, and she gestured toward the bathroom. Are there any family members you would like us to notify? No, thank you. I'm all she had, I'm afraid. You're her only heir, then? Carrie blinked. I don't know, she said. But now that you mention it, I suppose so. Murphy walked back into the bathroom, where Olive's clothes were stacked neatly on a vanity stool. The gray jacket on top was of a plain but tasteful design. The detective pulled on a pair of gloves and gently lifted it. Beneath lay a gray skirt and a white blouse. At the bottom of the neat stack lay Olive's undergarments. Said Murphy, her eyes narrowing as she considered the clothing neatly folded on the stool. She suddenly realized this was a crime
That's
scene.
a DM, but yeah.
So there we go. I'm always really concerned when there is no other next of kin to a wealthy person too. Yeah, for sure. So I think that's the order in which the clothes were stacked on the stool that gave it away. Are you guys ready for the answer? Yeah, probably the clothes.
Wait, what?
All right, we're gonna go to the answer. As long as everybody's cool. All right.
Yeah, I'll have to get those added.
Answer for page 3839. Undressing for her bath. Olive would have first taken off her jacket, then skirt and blouse, and finally her underwear. But instead, Carrie, who had killed her cousin after Olive refused to lend her money, had tried to cover her crime by undressing Olive and putting her in the bathtub. She slipped up when she placed the clothes in the wrong order. There it is. There we go. That was what it was. Details matter. You know, all we're doing now is just learning how to murder somebody. I'm kidding. Please don't. Excuse me. Anyways, all right. We've done our murder mystery. We've crocheted a little bit. You guys are the best, and I appreciate you so much. I hope that you all have a fantastic Friday. Thank you, new friends. So glad that you joined us today. If you are interested in joining our Discord, here is the link. I'm not gonna raid somebody tonight. I just want to go and take some
I'm so
NyQuil and go
sorry
to
you had to
sleep.
deal with
Thank
that
you all
shit,
so
man.
much for putting
Ah.
up with me today. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for being here. I really, really, really appreciate you all so much.
Storyteller hadn't
Have
been dealing with
a
him for
fantastic
a little over a
weekend,
year at that point.
and may your yarn
Mhm.
never tangle. Good night.